What is up, everybody? We are here. It is Sunday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for some of us, and it is time for Game Hunters. Let's give a round of applause, everybody. Let's go. All right, so Cydrake is here. We're
Hey,
very
hola
excited for
amigos.
him. Vaas is here tonight. We're excited. We've got No ACL with
Let's
us.
Let's go. What's good,
Wearing
everyone?
his sunglasses at night. The beard himself is here.
What's up, guys?
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
Gohan. Happy birthday, everybody. Let's throw some
Gohan!
happy birthday out to him. We've got this coolest voice in Web3. The panda himself is here tonight.
Hi, guys.
Welcome.
He speaks. Maeve is here with us from the
Hello.
RUNE team. We've got Blackbeard, our pirate. And
Going on,
an
guys?
incredibly special guest tonight, somebody who we know is very integral to the RUNE team. This is Binzy, everybody. Say hello to everybody. Binzy is here.
Hey.
And we really respect the fact that Binzy is anonymous, and Binzy has still decided to show up with us tonight. So we're crazy excited about that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
So,
Thanks, everyone.
Welcome.
Thank you so much for being with us tonight, Binzy, and thank you so much for creating this absolutely incredible game. So, with that, Cydrake, I know, has a little bit of news. We're going to let the audience kind of grow and let people know that this is going on. So, with that, take it away.
Let's go. Well, we have a lot of news since the last week, so let's go quickly with some of them. So the first one is regarding Neon Hero. We got some gameplay. They shown a little bit of how it's going to look like. The quality is really amazing. The effects of the explosions and the shootings, everything looks really amazing. Actually, I thought that the game was going to be like a 2D game, but I could see right now that it's going to be a really fun 3D game. Looks really awesome, but that's not all. Also, they announced that they are going to release the collection in OpenSea. It's going to be officially launched once OpenSea launch the Solana collections there, because also OpenSea plans on launching many different collections that currently are in Solana, but now you are going to be able to look at them in OpenSea. So this is really awesome for everybody, for all the people that have the collections in Solana. Now they can announce or put their NFTs of Solana here in OpenSea. So it's going to be amazing. This is really great. And the next one is about Blancos. Blancos, they
Very
announced
interesting.
that they are going to launch a land sale, and well, I think this is going to be amazing. I'm not really sure how it's going to work. I'm not really sure how it's going to work the incomes if you become an owner land of Blancos, but I mean, the quality of this game, it's really amazing. I really like the Blancos, how you can play inside the game with your Blancos, and that it's not all. You can sell your Blancos also, so it's really amazing. I like this project.
Yep, that's fantastic to hear that they're going to launch land. I think that's a good idea for them as well. That's a really good idea.
The next one, it's about Superior. This is from Gala Games. This is
Have you guys gotten to play it yet? Has anybody jumped into Superior yet?
Not yet, but I've heard of it.
I've heard it's great. I've heard it's absolutely fantastic.
Really great. The feeling is like if you were playing Fortnite, something like that. And the quality, it's really amazing. It's like if you've been playing like a comic, inside a comic. I cannot explain it, but yeah, it's really
And it's a
awesome.
first-person shooter, right? First-person shooter.
Well, it's a third-person shooter.
Oh, okay, third. Okay,
Yeah.
All right. So
Yeah,
I saw
because
some sort of dodge skill that looked really cool in that. There's a
Yes.
they had a video posted recently.
yeah, it's looking great.
And also you can control really great your character. So you can also select some skills. There's like a fire punch, an ice punch, a dash, dash, like an ice dash, something like that you can freeze the floor, and it's really amazing. And the quality, the graphics, the effects, it's really amazing. And they announced also that if you are a gold member, you are going to get a free NFT just by being a gold member from Gala.
Yep, love that.
Hey, gold
Love that.
member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's not really expensive. Basically, it's like, well, the last time that I saw it, it was like 100. Yeah, like
Okay.
$100.
So it's a reasonable price, which is great.
Yep.
A lot like the spider tanks.
And the next one, it's about Dragon
Oh,
Master.
okay.
Oh, they've been doing so many different events, and the last event was about a tournament in Japan, and it occurred on the 26th of March. And well, they've been doing so many different tournaments in many different countries. So, well, I'm not really sure, but I think this project could be something amazing.
Voss, how do you feel about Draco Master, man? Are you excited about
I
it?
feel like I have been bullish on Rico Master since day one.
Yeah.
It's like the gameplay was solid. It's very similar to Axie, but it's way more fun.
Yeah. Yeah. I
And with
like what the
dragons.
Draco. I
Yeah.
love it that it's all dragons. I mean, what can I say? What can I say, guys?
Fair enough.
So, all right. What else you got?
The next one, it's about Ember Sword. So they
Ooh,
are going to launch
Here it
the
comes.
pre-alpha.
Here it
So
comes, guys.
yeah,
yeah.
and it's
The day
coming.
we have been waiting for.
Yep.
Yes, finally, the owners of some lands, or if you got a badge, you are going to be able to participate in this pre-alpha, and you can play the game. And they are going to be three different tests. So the first test is going to happen between 1st April and no, sorry, tomorrow until 8th April, and the second one it's going to happen just 2 days, 18th and 19th of April, and the third one it's going to happen just one day, that it's going to happen in 25th of April. So yeah, it's going
Here
to
it
be
comes.
really, really
Yeah.
It's gonna
awesome.
be a good year,
I,
guys. It's
I, I
gonna be a
have
good
a
year.
land in it, so I'm quite excited.
Oh,
Yeah, me
awesome.
too.
Has a
Finally.
year really gone by already? Wow.
It's
Yes,
Time
crazy.
goes fast.
finally.
It's crazy.
Yeah, that is why I'm really excited about this year, because many games are going to be launched. We are going to be able to participate in many pre-alphas and just test many different games. And yeah, it's going to be really amazing.
And and speaking of which, we have an entire development team here tonight,
Oh
ready
yeah.
to talk about the next evolution of RUNE. So, Blackbeard, our resident pirate, take it away. Where do you want to take us in this? Let's go. Let's see some stuff.
What's going
Let us
on,
know what we
guys?
got to see. We're so excited
Let's
about this.
go.
We've been waiting for
I,
this for a year as well, so we're really, really excited to hear about
yeah,
this.
it's actually our 1 year anniversary. Rune's been around for 1 year. I believe it was the March 28th was our 1 year anniversary, so that's pretty awesome. I think the first thing to do is send you guys over to Binzy. You guys haven't really met Binzy and talked to Binzy yet, so I think that would be the best way to start this off here.
That would be great. Binzy,
Awesome.
I have noticed that there is a lot of people that are in love with you in the
The
chat.
commentary right now.
Oh
Yes.
yes.
Binzy we trust.
Yes.
Binzy
In
looking glamorous amidst
the
the forest of
Dragon
Feyhelm.
Queen, the
Oh, the
Dragon
Dragon Queen.
Queen. She is the Dragon Queen tonight. In Binzy we trust, right here.
Stop it, you guys.
Binzy looking glamorous amidst the forest of Feyhelm. So
Like
Yes,
that.
these are the forests of Feyhelm. Yeah, they're from Hera in our world. And you guys are too sweet. Everybody, our community is too nice. I don't know where Binzy and We Trust came from, but I try my best to live up to the standard.
that's awesome. Can you tell us a little bit about RUNE and kind of what your dream was when you started this whole process? Like, what kind of started this for you?
Yeah, so I've been crypto for, I guess 10 years now, and I've done a lot of contract work, and I always wanted my own project, but there was never anything that really, that really was a really good fit for me. But I was farming with Pancake back last year, I guess January of last year, and I was playing Diablo, and and the two kind of just clicked for me, and I realized that there's a lot of different mechanics that you can build into these runes and make them the economy can be built around the runes rather than just saying like, oh, buy my one token and everything is for that one price. You're basically creating your own economy. And so I got started. I figured farming was the best way to get started. So players can basically in Rune Raid, they can earn the runes and use the runes, and the mechanics around those runes are what improves the game. And then obviously that goes into the next game and the next game. And at the time, I didn't realize it's kind of like micro crowdfunding because effectively our players become our backers. And that's actually been great because we want to be a very community-based game, very feedback-focused, very iterative. And so back to your question of like what I really wanted to do was make NFTs actually useful, because until at that point they were not useful at all. They're basically gimmicks. They're just IDs, right? And then they were images. And so for me, what I wanted to do was build mechanics, game utility, and evolution into these NFTs. And it's pretty clear to me how to do that based on my contract experience. So I just was like, okay, I'm just going to do it. And I got this great community around me. Like Matt Duffels has been like just key. Like he's done so much to help elevate this. And everybody has, Panda and Blackbeard. And so Joshua, it's great. I could never do it without these guys. And it's all falling into place now. So yeah, it's really exciting. I'm really excited, obviously.
What I'm loving to see as well, and I know that Blackbeard has said this on Twitter, and I was saying it today as well, is that I love the fact that you guys have just been able to just build a really cool game, a really fun game. Like I said this as well today. I said, I think that the most successful games that are going to come in the future are the ones we're not even hearing about. The ones where they're staying out of the hype cycle, they're staying out of everything, and they're building something fun to play.
Yes, finally.
Finally, yeah. Because most of the stuff out there is just not fun.
Yeah, and most of the marketing is based on how much you can make or when are you getting your ROI. And simple fact is, if everybody gets ROI, the company doesn't make any money. And then they can't continue development. They can't keep growing the game. Can't just reward every single person. So we want to reward the players that are putting in the most time and effort and putting in the most skill, right? And that's who should be the ones making getting the rewards from these crypto games. If you're playing a game, you're going to get the in-game currency if you're winning, if you're battling. But then also you got to be able to put that in-game currency back to use, crafting items, using it to upgrade items, etc. You can't just have a mint to burn ratio, or else you're reliant on different burning mechanisms. And if people aren't using those, then you're just going to have an inflationary token.
Well, Benzi, speaking of tokenomics, what has been your take on it? Like, you've watched a lot of people enter into the space in the last year. What would you say makes the Rune project different from that standpoint?
Yeah, thanks. Good question. So the going further into what Blackbeard was saying, the interesting thing about Rune is that in 5 years, the owners of Rune are going to be the best players or the most enthusiastic players in our community. And so for me, it feels kind of like building a flat hierarchy like Valve was 20 years ago, where the players have the power, right? Because they're the ones that are winning the rewards, and they're the ones that are sticking with us and learning how to win and what the mechanics are, and how the tokenomics work, right? So for the tokenomics, every rune has different utilities. They craft different rune words. So paying attention to what those runes do and how they're used, right? For example, like low rune. Low rune is used to unlock world chests in Sanctuary. So if you want to have a world chest in Sanctuary in 2 or 3 years or whatever it is, you're going to want to go buy that $1 rune right now, right? But if you think that if you think those chests are going to be popular, or you think creating more characters or more gear sets is going to be popular, you might want to pick up an Ruin, or you might want to pick up one of these other ones. Or if you pay attention to things like Zod, Zod is used as the reward for playing games. Vex is used for the affiliate referrals. So that and Lemruin is used for upgrades. So we're building the Uniswap algorithm, which is what powers Pancake, directly into our crafting system. So basically, players who disenchant get the equivalent amount of Lemruins back based on the people that are upgrading. So it's a back and forth kind of sway between demand, supply and demand. Are people upgrading or are they disenchanting? And there's so many of these different types of economics in our system that overall having multiple different economics is what gives us stability rather than just relying on one. Because when you rely on one, ultimately it becomes a very speculative environment. There's always going to be speculation, but I want to introduce enough randomality that speculation can't win. Otherwise, we lose 99% of our value when crypto is in a bear market.
Which we've seen how many times over and over and over with
Yeah,
every single
yeah.
project. Nobody's been immune to it. There's not one
Yep.
project that's been immune to it. So that's absolutely fantastic. Does anybody else have some questions that we want to ask Binzi before we start talking about some of the latest?
I wanted to add to that, another thing that's different about our tokens as compared to other tokens is all the other tokens are inflationary and ours have a limited value. Each one of the tokens, after it's farmed, we burn it down to around 50,000 circulating total. So you're not getting this token that's being minted over and over and over and over when people are winning games and, et cetera, et cetera.
Right.
Right. Yeah. That's something I've been very strict about. I'm very strict about keeping the burn, and sometimes we might have over minted one of the newer runes because things happen. But I always try really hard to focus on burning that one down. So I don't want to let the economics, get too far out of hand. But so far, every new rune, it is stopped. It is minted fully.
So Zanzigo is saying, talk about Magic Find. What does that mean?
Okay, so there is a lot of there's a lot of interesting mechanics on our items, and a lot of them are not fully done or implemented yet. Part of that goes back to a bad decision that I might have made in some contract work. So basically, we couldn't really easily upgrade our contracts, so we have to do like a full rewrite. So Matt is working on that now, and when we get Raid 2.0 and 3.0, they're going to come pretty quick. We're going to get Magic Find, which basically will improve your chances to find like a rune word randomly when you're battling. In rune raids, you're going to battle other players, so you can like steal their yield or whatever, right? So.
Nice.
Okay. Libtekken is saying you can't just explain Magic Find without explaining random rune word chants. So the chat's going a little bit crazy right now.
Sure I can.
PvP raid. Wow.
So
yes,
here,
so the raids are like the yield farms, right? So eventually with Raid 2.0, you're going to be able to battle other yield farmers and possibly steal their yield.
Awesome.
oh my
Well, I love
gosh.
that idea.
That is very cool. That's new. That's a very new idea. I love how you guys have been so innovative. And the best part about this is, I think we were talking about this last week. RUNE was one of the first groups that was ever on GameHunters. And the fact that Blackbeard has stayed with us the whole year, like it's been so much fun getting to watch the iterations and the things that have come over and over and over. And I'm not saying this, Binzi, just because you're here. I have said this without you here as well. The RUNE development team, like I feel like this is the way that Web3 games need to be developed. The way that you guys have approached this has been absolutely incredible. And I love the fact that you haven't had to deal with the hype cycles. You have just been able to build fun games with fun mechanics. And it's been really cool getting to have Blackbeard with Blackbeard here with us. Always excited about the new and latest things. So Panda doesn't come and join us. So be careful there, Panda. I'll put you up on screen. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid, bro. I'm not afraid. So Panda, is there anything in particular, like you've been here over the last how long have you been with RUNE and playing it in general? Because I know that initially Blackbeard was like, we were talking to Mae-Zing, like, hey, so we have some questions and stuff, and he's like, yeah, let me bring Blackbeard in, but then Panda came to replace the champion, and I'm just curious, like how has this gone for you?
Yeah, so you can hear me, right?
Oh
Yeah.
yes.
So
Yeah.
time
Sweet
flies.
voice.
It honestly feels like I've only been here for a couple months, but I think I was first introduced to RUNE in about August of last year, August of 2021. So I've been here for quite a bit, like about what 9 to 10 months at this point. So I first found the game through Reddit. I was completely new to crypto, completely new to blockchain and everything. I found this game. I found Evolution through Reddit through a referral link from one of our old Evolution players, Zico. Used to be around all the time. Shout out to him if he ever sees this. I found it through his referral link. I came into the game. I really enjoyed playing Evo, and I really put a lot of time into it. I grinded a lot, and I would like to say that I gave some constructive criticism, and I tried my best to do that.
Looks like
Sporadically, I guess, and
Yeah.
eventually I was added to the team by Benzi, and I think that was probably maybe like 2 or 3 months after I started playing. But yeah, ever since then, I've been doing the RUNE live streams every single week. Been doing the RUNE Royale tournaments, and yeah, I think I might have rambled off a little bit, but yeah, what was your
No, that's
original
great.
question?
I just wanted to know your history a little bit and how the journey has been with RUNE. Like, I mean, everybody who I've ever talked to talks so highly about Benzi and so highly about the rest of the team. And I know that, I'm just kind of curious how the journey's been for you. And it sounds like it's been absolutely incredible. So
Yeah, for sure. I'm very fortunate to be in this position. I would have never imagined it, a year ago, but I guess things happen in life, things that you
Yeah.
might not expect, and I'm very, very fortunate, very glad, very happy to be here.
yeah. Benzi, I know that security is a big topic right now that has been coming up in the space because obviously of the hack that took place against Axie and the 600 million.
Yes.
Do you feel that Web3 in general will continue to evolve from seeing these attacks? And what do you think needs to be done in the space to secure essentially investors' assets more as we move forward?
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, so with Axie, it was, yeah, I'm sure that came to a shock to a lot of people, and there's no way to predict those things, but it was
Right.
pretty clear that cross-bridge chaining was going to be, there was, undiscovered issues, right? So there's unknown unknowns. And that's why we delayed our cross-bridge chaining, because there was a lot of hacks happening, and usually you need to see a few big hacks before enough development goes into that. So we're getting close to having a good cross-bridge solution, I think, and we're just waiting for that. But I do think that it's going to just be about testing. It's going to need to be thoroughly tested. As with all code, there's always bugs. And as far as securing assets, I think that there could be some more securities in place for assets so that they can't just be swept away like they have been. It's just an integer. It's just being swept away, and that just seems so wrong, right? I'm with Vitalik in there's people that you lose your wallet and you're screwed and that's it. But I'm with Vitalik and there should be solutions to this. It shouldn't be that easy. Otherwise, it's never going to be mainstream, right? So basically testing some constraints, and a lot more hash-based solutions. So right now, like there's all these games, but there's still who's the authority, right? The company is still the authority. These validators, and these validators can't be trusted. So the data needs to be open, and then there needs to be hashes to prove the traceability for most of these things. So I don't know. I can't say I have the solution because I'm more of a user of the technology. For me, I figured it was a good time to get into it and to use it, not to be the one developing it. As in, not the one that's going to be. I'm not going to be the computer scientist that's solving the low-level issues.
Yeah, that makes sense. And I know that I appreciate you responding as well, because I know the security questions are hard. I know that we've all sat back and said, it's really easy to side seat drive when things start going wrong, but at the same time, it's to be able to unemotionally look at it as well and be able to say, yeah, we need to learn from this, and how can we learn from this so that this can stop happening? So you guys have a new game. And we really want to see it.
For sure.
Binzi, we've been hearing about this game for the last year. We've seen screenshots. We've seen everything from you guys. What is it that you're the most excited about with RUNE Infinite?
So for RUNE Infinite, we had to develop a bunch of base skills, right? But we have so many things that we want to get to do. And the way that I see this evolving is that your skills are given by your rune words, so your NFTs. So your NFTs give you the skills, and you create your builds from those. You can switch your builds instantly. And you think about it like a card game. You have decks of cards, right? And so you can switch your deck of cards before the battle starts based on the opponent. So you can see their deck and kind of get an idea of what kind of opponent they're going to be, and you can change it. And I go back to card games for a specific reason. Card games have a lot of defensive abilities. They have a lot of strategy. The new RPGs, action RPGs these days, don't have strategy. They're just pew pew pew, and you don't actually kind of.
It's true.
What I want to do is bring strategy. So, for example, we have a firewall, and if you shoot your fireball through the wall, it gets bigger, it goes slower, but it does more damage when it hits them. You can kind of use it to corner your enemy in, and when you've cornered them in and hit them, it creates a fire ring around them, which means that they'll take more fire damage. Now the ring is, both players can use it. It's not like just one player can use that ring, right? And so we want to have more of these type of combinations where if your fire hits ice, it vaporizes into steam, and the steam burns anybody in the area. So just those types of strategic combinations and learning more about the elements and your build. And I think that'll really set a really high bar for the gameplay and the PvP, and hopefully bring it to an esports level is my goal.
That's great. And I know that we've been collecting runes and everything else like that through evolution. Is there going to be a way to collect runes and everything? Can you choose one, basically, is what I'm asking. If you just want to play Infinite, you don't want to play Evolution, can you still collect the runes and stuff? Or do you need to play Evolution to be able to get the rune words and everything for Infinite?
No, you can play which one you want. Absolutely. The games are tailored to different niches. So Evolution is going to be more of an arcade style game for the Switch, Nintendo Switch, and and Infinite is going to be more for PC PvP esports person. Sanctuary will be kind of a mix. Obviously, it'll be more like Elden Ring, console, but also PC.
That's great. So Blackbeard, I know you're here. I know that you've got some fun goodies to show us. So I also heard that there was a pretty significant throwdown on an earlier stream between you and Panda, and I heard that Panda once again showed his dominance in regards to how good he is.
This jerk. Yeah, well, I beat him one of the rounds. We both made it all the way to the end of the tournament, and he decided to whoop my ass on the very last round. So
that's totally cool. Benji, have you noticed, you're seeing a whole bunch of gameplay? You're seeing, obviously, you're seeing everybody like start to play, is that got to be the most satisfying feeling ever as you see people start to play what has been in your head, you know. That's got to be super fun, man.
Dragon, if you've developed like if you're a developer, I'm not sure, but if you're developing things, you're it's like an actor not wanting to watch their movie. It's tough. It hurts when a skill doesn't work properly. So it is really exciting. It's awesome, totally. But I think I need to
absorb
absorb it after this.
And stressful.
And stressful.
But
Yeah.
there is definitely a lot more that needs to come before I'll be really happy, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, whenever I used to make a song, and when you listen to it, everyone's like, "Oh, that's a good song," and all you're hearing is the flaws. Like I could have said that differently. Oh, this is out of place.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. All right, so Blackbeard, are you ready to show us some of this new gameplay? We're like,
yeah.
Let's
Come
go.
say
Panda or Mae-Zing, who wants to load on in? Hopefully
Me
not
first.
Panda.
Me first. I need to redeem myself.
Redemption.
I've lost the Jake.
All right.
Yeah, he did lose to
Share your
Jake
screen,
in the
guys, so that we
tournament.
can see it, and we'll go from there. So,
I've got to
Are we
say
both
though,
sharing our screen? Are we both sharing? Our screen?
Yeah, we can both share. We can both.
All right.
I do want to say, for people that are maybe not familiar with RUNE and Infinite, Infinite Early Access is coming out literally in about 19 to 20 hours. So if you guys like the gameplay and you guys want to play, you guys do need to pick up a Founder's Cube. That will be in our marketplace for about 500 USD, but it's literally going to be released tomorrow for early access.
And what's cool about Founders Cubes is it's not just early access for RUNE Infinite, it's early access for every RUNE game that comes out in the future, as well as Sanctuary, which is going to be our main MMORPG. But you also get one of each rune. We have 33 different crypto tokens. You get one of each of those. You get a t-shirt. You get access to the Founders Tavern, which is going to be a secret area in Rune Sanctuary. Get a special Discord badge and title. So there's a lot of other perks that come with the cube.
And if you guys have a link for that, I will go ahead and share that with the audience as well. I know a lot of people would like to know how to get a hold of one of those cubes for sure.
Rune.game/cube.
And I'm
They
going
are
to
asking
post
also if this is for Windows or mobile. Which platforms?
Right now, it's for Windows. We also have a Mac build, but I believe in the future it's going to be for mobile as well.
Awesome. That's great.
Yeah, that's absolutely fantastic. So, all right. So walk us through this, Blackbeard. We haven't ever seen what's going on right now. So what is this?
Okay,
right
so
now?
this is the path to get to the arena. Here you're going to be battling a bunch of other people as you head on up the path to the arena. And there's going to be little these pillars right here. There's going to be little special pillars pop up that you're going to be able to destroy for rewards. So once you battle once you battle your way up to this arena, you come step in right here and you press F. And then you get then matchmaking happens between opponents that are on your same floor.
Okay.
Right now I'm on floor 1. As you win your opponent on each floor, you move up to the next floor to face harder and harder opponents.
And is this PvE or PvP?
PvP, 100% PvP.
Yeah,
yeah, this reminds me of Hunter x Hunter. You know the.
That's what it's based on.
Yeah, if you actually look at it, the path that the character is running, it's like the first phase of the Hunter exam.
Hey, Mae-Zing, load into the arena.
Oh, all right.
That's really cool. I like the idea.
I'm ready to see this.
Yeah.
Okay, so now Mae-Zing is loading in, gives us a 30-second countdown to prepare. We can see our enemies' statistics, what they have loaded in. We can see our own statistics, right? So
you can't change them at this point, right?
Yeah.
Like
you
stuck,
can still change them. Oh yeah.
How many people can join in this match?
It's one versus one.
Okay.
It's 1 versus 1. Yeah, you get queued to a different person as long as you reach the what do you call it? The end of the pathway.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so yeah, it's really like Hunter x Hunter.
I love Hunter x Hunter, so I wanted to build Greed Island, and for me, this was kind of the first step.
Oh, I love Grid
Oh, that's
Ice.
awesome.
Yeah.
This is crazy. I gotta say, honestly, that whole concept of interactive abilities is huge. Like, that's really exciting.
I'm very excited. We could do it in 3D, but I feel like it's actually more effective in 2D. There's just something about it that feels a little bit easier to reason about.
I like the Diablo 2 vibe as well. Like, I mean, there's just something about Diablo 2. I've got a special place in my heart for that as well. So now, when we're seeing that, like multiple, oh, you're in trouble. Oh, you're in trouble.
Oh,
You guys are
snap.
just gonna sit there and
God, no.
that's not good.
See,
No.
especially like the abilities interacting with your opponents as well. Like, that's
Nice.
so cool.
Yeah.
If I lose some redemption against Jake.
One thing I want to
no.
say that is that the movement in this
Whoa!
game
Oh,
feels
no.
really responsive.
Wow.
So
It
right
looks
now,
really-
You're trapped.
Yeah.
right
it
now,
looks really responsive.
there's no way for him to. The ice ball doesn't interact with the fire right now, so he basically can only. But the arrows do. So the arrows get stopped by the wall. So the only way for them to kill each other right now is gonna be
Oh
it's gonna
no.
be traps.
I'm
my
trapped.
God.
I'm trapped in the firewall.
Oh no.
The ice wall.
You trapped yourself.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I trapped myself to death.
GG.
Oh, GG. So
it's
now, if you
GG.
win and you go like to the next level against someone else, do the prizes get better, or like are the drops better, or how is that going to work?
It's gonna be the drops. So right now there's no like set reward for winning the arena, but the arena will get you to the next floor that would have better drops.
Okay.
I
All
didn't
right.
reset my health right there, so that doesn't count, Maev.
Does it not? Does
Still
it
some
not?
bugs.
Yeah, we're still, you know, there's still a few kinks to be worked out. So
So in middle of the battles like this, when this is like going on, will we see runes like pop up in middle of the arena, or how is that going to work?
That is what I wanted. Yeah, I wanted just not the whole arena, otherwise it'd be really distracting, right? But enough
Right.
that it can throw your opponent off, right? And so you kind of have to make that decision
Like you got to
of whether or not
choose.
you want to
Yeah.
go for it. Yeah. And
Yeah,
giving
yeah.
choices to the players is something that I'm all about.
Oh, what happened? Oh, so the round expired.
yeah, it didn't reset the round after the first round there.
God's got
Do it
tired of
again.
watching.
Do it again.
Gods got tired of watching, it said.
Yeah.
So the lore
Here,
for this.
let's try to showcase some skills instead of just spamming the same skills over and over.
Okay, I'll reconnect to the server. I got in the higher.
There's
floor.
this teleportation skill that Panda likes to use, Flash.
Whoa.
Vinci, you were saying something about the lore. Go ahead.
Yes, so the lore for this is when the 3D MMO Sanctuary comes out, the kind of devil of our game is Cydrake. And there's multiple endings. I think there's like 10. And one of those endings, well, should I say this? Okay, so
I don't know. Do you want to say it?
I guess it just, I mean, it seems pretty obvious anyways from the website, but this would be potentially one of the endings to the game where you've lost and the devil Cydrake has won and forced you to battle in this as a gladiator for all of eternity in this arena.
Nah.
All right.
Nice.
That's
Now
why
you're
the gods
stuck
get
battling.
that's why the gods get tired of you, because you're being too boring if you took longer
That's
than
why
3
the
minutes to
gods
kill
got
each other.
LibTekken has a whole bunch of questions. First, any plans on fights replays?
Absolutely, yeah. We actually, we want replays for Evo and Infinite for sure.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
And then there's another one saying, what item gives Flash? The one that I guess Panda abuses when he beats you, Blackbeard.
Wouldn't that be Flash?
I think
teleport?
it's called
That's
Flash,
Flash.
isn't
That's
Yeah,
Flash.
that's
Flash
Flash.
is the name of the item.
Flash is the name of the Flash.
But look, it looks like that's probably the way to get past the ice walls, though.
Wow.
Let's see, where's the
Come on,
ice
Drake.
wall?
I'm waiting for
Where's
you at
my-
the end of the arena.
Hold
Go,
on,
Drake,
let
go.
me see this. Oh yeah, you can teleport past the ice walls.
Nice. That's really cool.
Okay.
So there are many different strategies here.
Yeah, there are plenty of strategies. You even have like a skill to defend you against skills, as well as deflect sorcery or absorb sorcery. But as for now, defensive skills are still in the work. But we'll have shields if you time it correctly, you'll be able to deflect things back to your opponent.
And
What's really cool is if you have a firewall up and you shoot your fireball through the firewall, it turns bigger and does more damage.
And one of the things as well that I think everybody needs to remember is like right now you have all the skills, right? But like
Why are you still
unless you
using
have the
that
rune
skill?
word, it doesn't work, right?
That's right, Dragon. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drake
So
just
if you want to be
betrayed
more
me.
powerful in this and have the ability to play even better, then you need the rune words to be able to give you the different abilities.
And you can get the rune words from battling in the game, or you can buy them on the marketplace,
Yeah, that's awesome.
or from a different game. Yeah.
I can't believe Blackbeard. He said that stop using those arrows and those snares. So you can use other skills.
You can't
Here
believe a
using that,
pirate
it just
deceived
changes
you.
what
Yeah, you never trust in the pirate. The pirate is always playing dirty.
Hey, any old school Diablo 2 players remember that skill? That was one of my favorite skills the sorceress had.
Oh yeah, I'm waiting for the thing to actually like. Can you actually put them in like in a block of ice so that they can't move? Does that? Do you have
Yes,
that
I
ability?
believe you got to get them wet with a water skill first, and then hit them with an ice skill, and you can freeze them solid.
Or just use Blizzard.
Oh, Blizzard, yeah, Blizzard freezes them too.
I love these
That's cool.
animations.
Let's see. Get over here.
It's a very nostalgic vibe.
Oh yeah.
Oof, a lot of
Ooh,
damage.
that's a bit much, Blackbeard. That's a bit much.
Oh, I'm frozen.
Careful,
happened?
Oh, he's frozen. He's frozen. He's frozen. Okay.
I'm
Frozen
low.
somehow.
No,
Look at that
run.
Let's
Ah!
go.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Wow.
So
Do
this,
you?
there's supposed
I
to
mean,
be a
it's an
blockade.
inevitable.
There's supposed to be a blockade in that corner, just because of Maeve.
Maiev really
it's not
likes
there.
running
Oh,
around.
took him out.
Maev's
see how
favorite
the-
thing to do is run around.
You see how the
Yeah.
fireballs got bigger though when I threw it through the firewall right there? It looks like I connected one of them at the end there too.
Yeah, that was very cool.
That was.
Oh yeah,
I love
um,
there's so much nuanced strategy with this as well. Like it's not just a single like I'm gonna
Yeah.
make this screen a little bit smaller again so you guys can see this. Look at how many skills are available right now.
So
Like
at the
that's a
beginning,
lot of stuff.
it's a lot of skills you already have set. So if you go to the actual let's see, it's this one right here. You have 4 more slots. It looks like you're also going to be able to use a second speed skill as well. So you have 2 mobility skills. You have your ultimate. There's so far there's 5 different ultimates. For some reason it's repeating on my
You know that
client.
Maya is just sitting there just wrecking you, right?
I was already low health. It didn't repeat.
Just wanted to make sure that you're aware.
Didn't reset the health. So that's
I
his only.
absolutely miss a beat.
That's
The only way he can beat
can
you.
beat
Is that what you're saying? Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah. So how many skills do we have total right now to choose from? Isn't it over
There's 10.
50?
Oh, so yeah,
Total.
there's over 50 total. Yeah, you can choose 10 to play at one time.
And you can
That's
set
awesome.
10 at a time. Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Oh, that's incredible.
We can always make it less, based on how it goes. So we want to do a lot of analytics in the game. And so all of this is basically building our combat system for Sanctuary. So we're going to have a lot of analytics to balance things and build a really great combat system. As well, it's going to be a globally balanced system. So if there is something that's broken and there's too many people using this like one broken build, it's going to go down in damage globally.
Sure. So, not wanting to put you on the spot or anything, but Sanctuary is coming next.
Yes.
Are we a year out? Are we 2 years out? Like, do you have any ideas?
So that really depends. Just to be honest, it really depends on how quickly the community contributes to the project, like for fundraising. Because
Yeah.
I have we have a great team, right? We have a great roadmap. Everything's laid out, but money is tight, you know.
Oh,
so
yeah.
Yeah.
I think we
Makes
have
sense.
like 3 Unity developers right now, but it's challenging just to keep the 3 full time. If we were able to fundraise more, or if our token price went up enough that we could sustain, you know, selling a little bit, then I could get Sanctuary done like 5 times quicker. But
Yeah.
the way it is right now, if we just keep going down, then it's going to take a lot longer, you know.
Okay, that makes sense. Makes sense. And this is going to have some big hype, so I think you're going to get a whole bunch more people in with this, no doubt, in my mind. So this is absolutely incredible. So we'll go back to the larger screen so that you guys can see.
There's a heal skill too. You notice?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So you can run and heal.
The new normal room says Blackbeard's on fire tonight. And Lipton says there's still Guardians, isn't it? Is there still Guardians? Yeah.
There's
yeah.
definitely still Guardians. Oh yeah, for me, Guardians is going to be kind of a hybrid between Black and White and Pokemon. In that you have these, they're going to be 2D at least to start with, because we already have them done. Actually, we've had them done for 6 months, and they're going to be integrated into Infinite first. Then at some point there would be a type of like a 3D island where you could raise them and improve them,
Okay.
kind of like
Alright, no
Pokemon.
worries.
But that's Guardians might actually end up coming after Sanctuary, just because like as in like they're like the full vision of Guardians, like Guardians 2.0 might be like
Okay.
after that. Yeah.
Look, I just need a dragon pet, okay? So I'm just saying,
Oh yes.
dragon pet's very important.
Fire Nova
That's-
is still too
That
strong.
Ice
Man,
Rain
that was
AoE ability is quite strong.
That's
that's
crazy.
an ultimate ability.
ultimate.
Right now we have it enabled so you can use it, but usually you're gonna have to chain together 3 different skills of the same type in order to be able to use your ultimates. Right now I can just call it on command though, so it's kind of unfair. But usually it would be 3 ice skills, then boom, you get to pop the blizzard on them.
So you start into, what is it, open beta tomorrow? Or
It's early
closed
access.
beta? Yeah, early
It's
access.
early,
Okay.
early access basically is our really enthusiastic fans who have the cube. They get full access to what we've developed so far. They can change all their skills and try out everything, and that's kind of the benefit of early access, because
Excellent.
they don't need all those items to figure out what they like. And then open beta will follow that. Maybe it's a month, maybe it's 2. I don't know right now.
Sure. That makes sense. So, chat, light it up right now. How many of you are cube holders and are crazy excited about this launch tomorrow? So let us know who's got it. We want to know who's excited, and let us know in chat as well who wishes they had a cube. That would be also excellent to hear.
Me.
Yeah. Zanzigo is very excited. So I don't know. Could Maeve,
Me?
I feel like you could get it. Or not. I was rooting for you on that one. I was rooting for you on that one.
I was trying to
Alright.
use skill shots that time, so I didn't just cheese him with the AoE skills.
Let's
so-
bring Panda in to see Panda play against.
Yeah, I'm gonna
yeah,
exit.
well.
So let's
Panda
let
is like
Panda
the
in.
pro player of
Let's see a necromancer. Anyone have a necromancer?
Oh, that's right. I have a sorcerer, so I'm pretty excited that that I got to see the sorceress play.
I
So
want
that
to see
was
the
cool.
necromancer. Let's go.
Is that the
Yeah, so-
necromancer right there?
Oh yeah, that's the necro.
Nice.
So what we actually did for early access of Rune Infinite is that everyone would be able to use all their skills in the meantime. So all the skills are unlocked. They'd be able to use it. Any characters, they'd be able to use it. For us, for the early access guys to provide us feedback to
Yeah.
the development team, so that
You're gonna
Didn't
learn
get
how to play with
experience
every
of-
single skill, and then you're
Yeah.
gonna be like, I gotta go buy these because I've gotta have this.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to figure out proper builds for your character because different players have different play styles. So then you'll know which items you need to complete that particular play style. Then you can go after all the mythics or epics of that type, and boom, you're off to the races.
Wizard Crypto Gaming says, do we convert the cube at some point to get all the benefits, or how does that work?
You got the cube on Binance. You need to send the cube. You need to send the cube out from Binance, and there's a burn wallet to send it to. And then you fill out a form, and we will send you a cube from our own stashes.
And once you have the cube, to get the benefits, they come in waves, right? So there's a T-shirt, but that'll be later when Sanctuary is released. There's all 33 runes when Sanctuary is released as well. So if you're getting your wallet, that'll give you access to the games. But for the other ones, you're gonna have to wait for Sanctuary.
Nice.
That's awesome.
I love this necromancer right now. Let's go.
I know. I was gonna say, no, he's
This action.
starting to show
Yeah,
you teeth
and the
coming
bone-
up from underneath.
The bone wall.
Yeah.
I've just been waiting to see what this necromancer was gonna have, and yeah, so far it looks good.
That's amazing.
Let's go.
Panda,
I'm really
are you
excited
ready to
how-
show him how?
How the meta.
Yeah,
will
I'm
turn out.
in the arena.
Oh,
Whenever
you're
it's
already
ready.
in?
Yep.
Dang.
Look, you're in
I'm on-
floor
Waiting.
two.
I'm on floor 2. I need to come back in so I can be on floor 1.
I think it's really hard to explain in words for people that have not felt the game, but I think the best part about this game is how smooth and how responsive the movement is.
Yes, it looks really smooth, and actually, there's like, it doesn't feel like there's like some lag or something like that. Looks
Yeah, it's
Exactly.
incredibly smooth already, which is absolutely amazing because I don't know that you ever really see that.
Yeah, instantaneous reactions. It's actually really satisfying to play.
I don't want to like really. I don't know. I'm not saying anything. I'm not saying like there's a problem with Thaden, but like when I played Thaden, I wasn't really a fan of how you moved in that game. It felt a little bit maybe like slippery or like
Yeah,
it
it's
was a little bit
it's little
slow as
janky.
well. So I definitely prefer how you move in Infinite compared to something like Thaden.
Yeah. So with that, right? Like we took a look at different networking options, right? And one thing about Diablo, if you've played the game, is that it was always really quick, right? Things happen on the client instantly, and then they kind of synchronize to the other players. So we took that approach rather than something I think other games like ARPGs might take more of a purely authoritative approach, like League of Legends. Like nothing happens until you take. It's all synchronized on the server before actions actually take place. And it's something we learned from Evolution, right? Because Evolution is the ultimate hardest game to network because you are the dragon, and every little latency affects your
Right.
tactics.
Are you
So
player
we went
12?
with the hybrid.
No, I think you were fighting Mae-Zing because it just showed you losing health or Mae-Zing losing health.
Yeah, maybe that's what
Oh.
happened. I'm
Well,
not sure.
let me just quit the game.
Yeah.
I wasn't playing actually. Wait. So, how did it go?
Maybe it was somebody else just testing it.
Yeah.
I
Good.
see. Yeah, probably Andre. Hey, Andre.
I am player 19.
I'm player choosing my skill right now.
There
Does
is an
Panda
extensive skill
I'm gonna
library.
go with the arcane orbs. I'm player 18.
Does Panda, like when he talks to you with that deep silky voice, does it make it when he kills you? Does it feel better, Blackbeard? I'm just curious. He's like, and you're dead.
No. You know what? It kind of soothes you through the salt.
This is
So-
going to hurt just a little.
It's like if you
I get a little bit more animated when I game, for sure.
Panda's the type of guy that if he was killing you, he had his knife in your stomach, he'd be like, "Hey, chill, everything's gonna be okay."
Bro, just close your
And
eyes.
you'd relax, and you'd let him do it. You'd be like, "Okay."
Okay.
That's awesome. Oh, look,
Fear the bear.
he's there ready for you.
My door
He's like,
didn't
"I'm on
open.
it."
What happened?
Door didn't open?
Are you guys
The-
taking notes here? My door didn't open.
Necro.
Oh,
Necro.
that's
Oh,
okay.
he just phased through the door.
He just
No.
phased through the door.
He
What's
doesn't
going
mind.
on
He
here?
doesn't mind.
Not a bug, it's a feature.
That's right. That's right. Now,
Yeah,
if
why
you
did I have
shoot
for the
through the
bone
bone
wall?
wall, does it
Yeah,
do
that's
something different?
Shoot through the
There.
bone
Like if
wall.
he shoots a skill through the bone wall, like you know how the fire,
Oh no.
like if you shot
It's
water
cornered.
through it, it would have steam.
So I think there is an idea around that, but I don't remember what it is. But I think there's only one idea for bone wall.
That's
Trying to trap you. See, this is supposed to be the Necro's ultimate, but I'm just spamming it here casually.
and he's avoiding it.
Come on, you slippery fish. Get over
pro.
here.
He's literally
It
avoiding
doesn't have
every single
any-
one.
Doesn't have any cooldown.
You're
Alright.
losing, Blackman.
Nah, there's no cooldown on the bone wall for now. See, they just did that for testing, so I'm just gonna sit here and take advantage of it.
Why does everybody like spamming their ultimates on me?
That's
You
because
can't
they
catch
know
him though. You
it's the
can't
only way
catch
to
him at
get
all.
you.
This is
we
definitely
can.
Trello. This isn't Trello. I put it there.
Whoa.
He's still coming after
Wow.
you. You're so dead.
I really like the animation of the bone walls.
This is it.
That's
There's
it.
it.
There we go.
The nice
honor
draw.
me
You-
down to his knees.
So is ultimate
played.
character specific? Is the ultimate specific to each character? Is that?
It is,
Uh,
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All
Wait,
right.
it is?
Yeah,
is?
yeah. Most it is. Yeah, like at least these ones are, right? So there might be some ultimates that are not, but these ones were designed specifically for their classes. You know?
Alright.
So
and
is it possible to like do 2v2 and 3v3? Like, is that possible for the future? Or would that
Totally
just
possible,
overwhelm it?
any-
Yeah.
anything's possible. The path is a free for all up to 6 right now.
Okay. Cool.
So there's going to be multiple paths, and each of them has a maximum of 6 players. So there's actually, ideally, going back to replays, what you're saying is, for me, I would love to be able to see all the paths and to be able to click on the path and kind of observe and spectate on people's battles. Like that would
Oh
be
yeah,
so fun.
absolutely. That would be super cool. Oh, there
See,
go all
as
the.
you- Yeah, as you're
Paths are
going up the
fast.
path, these pillars will
That's cool.
despawn in front of you.
Whoa.
Did your
Wait
door
for it.
open this time?
So you're sitting here battling all your enemies and trying to get up there first and trying not to die and also trying to collect rewards on the way.
And are the enemies NPCs or are they players?
No, they're players, but in there's going to be particular modes where computer enemies do spawn, I believe. And also we're also gonna have modes. It's like a Fortnite ring, like that starts enclosing on you, the circle of death.
Oh
so
yeah.
that you can't go running around the edges like Mae-Zing likes to do.
Yeah, they suggested to nerf me.
They
Actually,
nerfed you.
Yeah, they already nerfed me. I was actually kicking Panda's butt yesterday, like 2 days ago.
So just like Evolution, it will be random game modes. Every game mode will be different, and there's going to be
Okay.
like, you know, different. The player's speed will be increased or decreased. The attack will be increased. Sometimes there's going to be computer enemies. Sometimes there's going to be, you know, environmental effects.
You're
Oh,
in the
super
arena,
cool.
and I am also in the arena, but I don't see you. And I don't think you see
You're probably
me.
on floor 2. Are you on floor 2?
I don't think so. No, because I found a match, but I guess let me
That
try to
does
go
happen
get back in there.
sometimes. I don't know why.
Wizard Crypto Gaming says, "Is there any thought of Minion Tower Nexus mode like the early Dota days?"
Wow.
Minion Tower.
I don't know what that is. Does anybody else know what it
Yeah,
was?
me
I
neither.
think that sounds like a
Are you,
MOBA.
are you talking about a MOBA style game, Wizard?
Minion Tower Nexus mode, like early Dota days.
Sounds
Are
like
you
a
talking
MOBA to me.
about tower defense? Is that what you're talking
Maybe a
about?
tower defense. sort of
Tower
thing.
defense, you'd be building a bunch of random towers. I don't think that would really
Oh
fit
yeah,
into the
so
style.
he's talking
about a
tower
MOBA.
defense.
Yeah.
No cheaty. I've always wanted to build a cheaty game, but no, not this one.
This gives me so much like
I
much
see, like
arcade
Last
vibes,
Minion.
you know what I mean? Like
Yes.
you know,
Like,
like
if you last hit the minion, you get the rewards. Is that what we're talking about, Wizard?
yeah, he says last hit minion. He's trying to ultimate you. He's Blackbeard. You trying to get a little
I
sneaky
find that
here.
staying away from Blackbeard tends to work the best. He likes to use abilities that do a lot of damage when you're up close,
Nice.
and I would definitely
Ooh,
walk into that at the
Here
very
comes,
end.
here
He just froze
comes.
you. He just froze you. Okay.
Oh, that ultimate.
Oh.
Alright, this is my favorite ability. It did get recently nerfed hammered by Leaveyou, but it lets you move around while also casting abilities. Kinda.
Oh my god!
Seems
How long have
casting
you guys?
fireballs
How
while
long have you
moving.
guys been playing this? Like behind the scenes, like how long have you been able to like play it?
Mostly just like a day.
Yeah.
We played a little bit before, but the game was quite different back then. So mostly just like a day.
Ooh.
Don't worry, we don't have that much of an advantage over like anybody else. that's
I
starting
feel like
tomorrow.
I need this in an arcade, like a full like coin op arcade setup with
Right, joystick.
with the big joystick and everything
Yes.
else. That would be so much fun.
Yeah.
Next
If
to
you
your
look at it,
opponent,
you
button
could
mashing.
literally play it
Yes.
via joystick.
While a whole crowd surrounds you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna stop messing around and use it in my, the build that
He's
I
like,
know,
okay, right now.
man. Panda's playing serious. I'm just sitting here trying to showcase skills.
What do you
Nick
mean?
Carter says,
I'm just
Here
throwing
he is.
fireballs
he
at
wasn't
you.
being
It
Spamming
is
his
an
fireballs like usual.
It'd be using our cheese trap.
"Hey
The
guys,
arrow.
don't worry. We're
Yeah.
gonna go ahead and put them next to each other, like we're at the
Take notes of
arcade,
these
Here
cheese
comes the
cheering-
real thing.
cheering it on."
Let's go.
Okay, where's this flash?
Ricardo
Where's that?
says
folks.
that staying away was my strat against Jake, but Panda's much better at it, obviously.
Yes.
Lib Tekken says, show us some combos. And then there's another one that says, can we get a special request to see Paladin versus Necro? So
Oh, that would be a.
If you
a
want
good
to
one.
see a
Just follow.
combo, right now most of the combo is freeze them. And I
And
got
then
destroyed.
wreck
them.
Alright, cool.
The combos got kind of sacrificed with the other shifts that we had with the rounds. So I think that, like, for example, like we had a fire ring until recently that was gonna give them buffs to his combo. I don't know where it is anymore. So
what happened to the Meteor Strike? I know that we saw Meteor Strike before.
That's
It's still
there.
here, but
It's still
unfortunately,
here.
Meteor Strike is one of those abilities that is quite impossible to hit on a non-AFK target right now. It just takes so
fair.
long to hit, so
For it to actually fire. Yeah.
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 It looks really
Hellfire
cool, but right
Cascade.
now it's all, all flare and not much practicality.
All bark
So-
and no bite.
Somebody asked for Paladin versus Necro. I will go ahead and play Paladin.
Yes,
It's,
please.
And I will stick with this character that's gonna whoop Panda's ass.
I think something
Feel
that's
better.
something that's important to point out is that although there are classes in this game, they are not super impactful on the abilities that they use. So you can have a paladin, but then you can still play it like a mage. At least you can still like throw fireballs.
Based off of the rune words that you have.
exactly. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
it's I don't want to say it's only a reskin, but it's
Well,
I
the
would say
ultimate
like
would be different, right?
yeah, I think there's gonna be differences, but a lot of it is gonna be similar.
That's great.
Okay.
I am in the arena as a paladin now, and I guess
I'm in the
Sounds
arena
goes.
too, so
get the reconnect again.
I think our goal is like to get at least between 50 and 100 different types of mechanics for these skills, different looks, different types of mechanics. Right now, I don't know how many there are, but probably guessing only like 20-ish maybe. More of it just getting them, getting something done, right? Speaking of the skills that get unlocked, you can get them from the rune words, although a lot of them are retired. For about the next 1 year, we're going to have a limited homage Diablo item. So the top 50 used Diablo items each week. We'll have four. We're gonna have 4 rarities, so magical, rare, epic, and mythic for each one, and they are somewhat based on our rune words and kind of hybridized for the Diablo items. So, for example, like Stone of Jordan is like it's the same as our instinct ring, but it has +1 all skills. So you just like the Soda Jordan, and it has plus mana as well, just like the Soda Jordan of Diablo. So we're going to be releasing the details on that soon, and then you'll be able to get an idea of which of those items you might want.
That's
I think
great.
this is what I was talking about. I'm a mage right now, but I have these skills of a paladin. And as you can
Dead.
see,
Taken.
What?
I kind of just get destroyed.
Whoa.
Paladin.
Yeah, that
Wow.
literally killed me.
That
earlier.
might not be his main.
Well, I mean, it's
Skills.
a thing with mains, and it's also a thing with paladins are kind of they don't really have the best mobility, and
Okay.
the way that Blackbeard plays, he will destroy people that don't have mobility.
All right,
Yeah.
all right. Oh, ooh. There's a lot. There's a lot of stuff flying around there. Oh, Blackbeard got nervous.
Run! Run and heal! Oh my god!
No, he's gonna win. I can see it. I can feel it.
Dead.
No.
GG.
No way
The
to run.
ultimate.
See, we
So
went back to my
terrible.
we went back to the cheese skill that I use, which is there's a rooting totem. So if you can hit them with the rooting totem, then you can just blast them with the multi-shot arrows.
That's
Blackbeard,
awesome.
that's wet mode right now.
I got revenge.
Multi-shot arrows is really strong if you hit them up close because you get hit by multiple arrows at the same time, right?
But Eki did counter it earlier. He had multi-shot at the same time, so I didn't went up close on him. He just started spamming arrows right at me in my face, and he killed me.
And you can also
So-
counter it by using a skill called, was it Flurry?
Yeah,
if you get
Flurry.
rooted, you can use Flurry to get out. Or you can just, stay away, and that also works as well. So,
These
unfortunately,
things are
Paladin's
cool.
not great at that, but yeah.
So
These are pretty
there's
cool.
some-
There's a few different traps you can use. So you have a lightning trap, you have a fire trap. If the enemy's around it, two of them will one will shoot lightning, one will shoot fire. Then you also have this third one, which emits this green wave. And if they get caught in that wave, they get rooted right there for a few
Okay.
seconds.
I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, so you can trick your enemies, right? Because they think you're going to be throwing the rooting totem, but no, you threw a fire one up, and you're saving your rooting totem because the cooldown on that one, you're only allowed to put one of those up at a time, So,
that's cool.
and Panda just completely evaded him last time. He had the teleport skill, and he was just whipping around me and destroyed me.
That's awesome.
You
so
back in the
there
arena?
I'm not back in the arena. Hold on, coming.
So it might not be as exciting because these guys use the F6 cheat to unlock those ultimates, but the way that Infernal Cascade works, the mage's one, is that you flame dash through the center of the meteor, and that will unlock the ability to use that skill. So if he closes his client and restarts, that's how that would work.
Okay.
There's also Water Beam plus Cold Nova. That one was mentioned. If you Water Beam somebody and Cold Nova them, then you can use the free skill.
That's amazing.
I'll give
So,
Paladin one more try here.
and then after this one, let's do one more battle with your best characters against each other to wrap this bad boy up. So I want to see.
Whoa.
Why does he have multiple orbs?
Is it like Syndra?
Ooh, I got the wombo combo.
What is that?
The Wombo combo.
Yeah, doesn't have a cooldown. It doesn't
get
have
me
a
outta here.
cooldown.
Get me out of here.
Whoa. Whoa.
The wombo combo. I figured it out. Come on, get up close to me, jerkwad.
That just pushes me away. It makes me run away.
I know.
Aurelian Soul. Yeah, you're right, Liptech.
This is great.
Here comes. Oh, what?
He did pretty good surviving that.
So much damage.
Now watch Panda comes back and totally
Oh,
wrecks
no,
him.
I got hit by a rune.
Oh, the
You're
arrows.
You're
Ah,
done.
Yeah.
spamming
He got-
arrows.
He got, yep. He got rooted,
Easy.
and then you get that arrow spam.
All right, so let's play one more. Play with your best characters and your best loadouts, and we'll kind of go ahead and get the rest of the information that our amazing audience would like to see. Binzi, is there any we love leaks on this channel. So are there any like little leaks or anything else like that you'd like to give to the community?
Well, okay. So I mean, the what I said about the homage items, that was technically something I've never actually said. But I could tell you one of the other ultimates that's gonna come, like a weird
Sure.
one.
Wow.
Okay, there's gonna be one called Mythic Jackpot. And so if you use any fire skill, then an ice skill, then a lightning skill, then a bone skill, you get a Mythic Jackpot that will give you all 4 different types of skills. If they all hit it, then it will give you a random ultra on ultimate on that other player.
Oh, now that's fun. That's fun.
Looks
You guys
complicated.
heard those leaks here
Yeah,
first.
looks like it's really hard to pull that off.
This
But
is
if you
giving me
can,
like
it pays off.
It'll
it's
be
giving
so
me
satisfying.
flashbacks to like trying to do a fatality in Mortal Kombat. It's like
Just
back,
like
forward,
A,
down,
B,
forward,
up,
X, B,
down.
like
Select the start A.
That is very cool. That's very
Another one came
fun.
from Firelord in our community. Firelord and Loma suggested a lot of different ones, and that one was kind of interesting because it was like basically saying like you don't know what this person's gonna do in this. It can go either way.
Yeah.
Can't wait
Yeah.
for Shadow Strike.
Blackbeard, I see it.
My
I
round
see it
ended
there.
before it even began.
Yeah. Give me a second. He's loading back in right now. So again, you guys, if you are looking to get a Founders Cube, you can go to rune.game/cube and pick one of those up there at $500 USD. Yeah, on Binance.
On the
500.
Rune Marketplace.
Also on Binance, I think, but yeah, RUNE Marketplace.
Rune Marketplace.
Yeah, 1.25 BNB, right?
I think
Yes,
something else
that's
that
right.
was something else that hasn't been mentioned yet is that I do believe it was said that the early access would have higher rewards, right?
That's right. I think just as a result of the way that I'm the one that does the reward implementation, and I don't really know what to put it at. So, like for example, with Evo, I wasn't really sure what values to use. It ended up being that some people were making like $50 an hour, just as a result of me not knowing. So I think the same thing's going to happen in Infinite. I'm just going to put a number, and you could end up making 1,000. You can end up making 10. It's not going to be as like predictable.
That was me, the $50 an hour guy.
lest we
Does-
forget.
Does the rarity of the item crafted affect how it plays in Infinite?
Oh yeah, it literally does. So basically, our items are based in percentage. So we don't want it to make it seem like it's what do you call it? Pay to win.
Let me move.
So basically, a good example is that let's say an item has 100 attack, just to make it, to keep things simple. So if an item has 100 attack as its maximum value for its stats, if you get like 100%, then you get the whole 100 attack with you. But if you
Okay.
get like 89%, you get like the 89 value.
Jeez. For some reason, you weren't taking much damage there. What the heck?
Looks
happened?
like the final
Beating
boss
you up.
of a video
It
game.
looks like Panda might have won there. So, in other
don't
words,
agree.
yes, the rarity
Disagree.
does definitely does affect
Yes, but
how much damage it does, how much it.
hmm
Yeah,
But there's
so
only a little amount.
the rarity is literally translated into the infinite stats by percentage. So if you have a 50%, you're going to get 50% of the possible benefit in infinite. If you have 100%, you get 100% of the possible.
Why does that just make me run away?
But you still unlock the same skills, so you can still play
Okay.
Oh my
and
god.
progress. But you're going to want, if you want to be the higher tier, you're going to want better items. We might have a non-item based ladder, just for other players. But I think
Yeah.
probably a better strategy, because we have, I think Panda was actually the one who said, can we make this not pay to win in any way, right? Just completely
Yes, pure
free.
esports.
But the thing is, and I get that, right? But this is crypto, right? And there has to be some utility to these NFTs, right? So I think a better approach would probably be to either have a different ladder for that, or even a different game where it's more tuned towards that.
You win.
I don't know what
game,
happened at the
my
end.
game,
won?
my,
Who won?
I
my game
won.
kind of exited out for me,
Next
so
floor.
I guess Jake
Okay,
wins.
so we're 1-1. We're 1-1 right now. That's a really good idea. And also, I mean, if you could change the, I mean, if you look at League of Legends as an example as well, like change the skin. Like people pay a lot of money for skins. Like I want
Yes.
my sorcerer to look like this. I want my necromancer to look like this. Those sort of things. I know that I have spent many a dollar on in the future or in the past. Sorry,
And in the future,
I'm about to. I'm about to.
That you will in the future.
yes.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, we could either multi-brand the game, so that it's more tuned towards a skin-based economy, or it could be just a skin-based
Yeah, that's true.
game, or we could
Yeah.
make it a different ladder. Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool.
Also, maybe
All right,
if
so
there's
this is-
an inbuilt scholarship system like a lending and borrowing system, I think it would be quite useful.
I had a lot of
Yeah.
discussions about renting, about borrowing, renting items. Pros and cons of that. So I think
Yeah.
it's still to be determined how we're gonna handle it.
Yeah, I think that's a very important discussion because we've seen how a lot of the economies are suffering under, the current way things are happening. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen to us,
Yeah, for
Makes
sure.
sense.
You don't want pure extraction, that's for sure. Because we've
Yeah.
seen what happens with that.
Yeah, so personally, I like the way that Splinterlands does things with the rental system. I also like the way Blancos does things with the play to own type of mentality. So that's something that we discuss a lot, like pretty much every meeting.
All right, this is for all the bananas to see who wins this one. It's 1-1. It's 1-1 right now. What do you think, chat? Who do you think's gonna win this one? You think Panda's gonna take
Panda.
it? I don't know. Maybe Blackbeard will get in there.
Yes.
Whoa!
Not looking
Wait,
good.
wait! Why am I taking damage? Oh, wait, no, you're taking damage. Look at that top
I'm
bar.
taking damage.
Oof.
Watching
We're gonna-
Panda is like watching a Tesla. It's so perfect, his movement. I can't.
Jeez.
Tesla.
I do want a Tesla. Guys, when we're all bajillionaires in crypto, we'll all have matching Teslas.
I want a Tesla.
There we go.
Whoa!
This is
It's
I don't
cornered.
know.
They're gonna know.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy! Woo!
we are.
Blackbeard.
Hey.
GG.
Hey, Panda,
Ah.
Comes out on
it's that
top.
Q skill that you say makes you run away. I sent you flying off into that corner and then rooted you.
I think it's because I sang for
Is that
you.
the 300 IQ?
That was very, very cool. So
That's the wombo
guys,
combo I was talking.
that is the wombo combo, no doubt about it. Blackbeard, let's bring you back up here. Are you guys still playing against each other right now?
I think we'll be done for now.
Get over here, you little punk.
Those vocals
young.
fed you, man.
This young whippersnapper thinks he's
They're
gonna
still
show up
1-1.
as.
They're not 1-1, are
Okay.
they?
No, it was 2-1.
No. Yeah, Jake
Yeah.
won. Jake won.
Yeah, Jake won. So, Blackbeard, final thoughts, final things that you'd like to say. Obviously, we want to thank Benzie for being here. Tell us what's going on.
Thank you guys for coming out and watching. We have fun playing the game. We have fun with the community. Everything's been great. Thank you for always inviting us to this GameHunters and showcasing RUNE. We've been on here showcasing RUNE, like 4 or 5 times now. So
It's just so much fun to have you guys on here. We
Yes.
absolutely love this project,
Yeah.
and
You're
we
always
can't.
welcome here.
Yeah, absolutely, you are. We absolutely love it. So we do have a giveaway tonight, everybody. You'll notice May and Boku are not here tonight. And May is very much so part of playtoearn.net, and there are 4 prizes for 50 points for playtoearn.net. So if you want to go ahead and fill that out, that form that I just posted in the main chat. We would love to give away 200 play-to-earn.net points tonight, and go from there. So I'll give it a few minutes here as we go. So Maeve, why don't you tell us, Maev? You guys, I am the best. I am the best at butchering names. Like,
Hey, we
Binzy,
have
It's
some.
I'm
fine.
so
we have
glad
some
your name
things-
is so easy to say.
We have some things to give away too, so add that
Oh,
to your
really?
giveaway.
Yep, yep.
Yeah, how many Zavox Fortune tickets do we have? We have an item right now that you can use to trade in for a randomly generated rune word. Some people have got epic rune words from this item.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many would you like me to give away, guys?
How many is it, Jake? I actually forgot the number that was
We
it
were,
was it 10, right?
yeah, you want to do 10?
Yeah.
10?
I can
All
do it.
right.
Wow.
10
Let's go.
10 of these, you
Let's
guys.
go.
So I'm going to go ahead and start looking at our entries as well. We have 7 people entered, right? Oh, all of a sudden everybody starts entering. So go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show this as well.
I'm gonna
It is-
enter too. Give me that,
Yeah,
give me
so
that link.
basically, this Savox fortune ticket, it's like the early loot box of Rune. So it allows you to get a random item out of it. Plus, it has a cool animation when you're transmuting using it. Right, Jake?
All right. So everybody who's here is
yeah.
allowed to fill this form out as well. Is that what you're saying, Jake?
Yeah,
Nice.
anyone who's here can fill the form out. Team members, game hunters,
All right.
YGG, Rune
go.
community,
All right.
your mom, your grandma, send them the link.
Now,
Love it.
remember, if we see your name with a 1, 2, 3, or whatever afterwards, you're automatically disqualified. That's how it works. So, your mom, your dad. I'm addicted to Zavox, according to the new normal rune. All right, so let's see. We've got 16 people that are in right now. So
I'm in. I'm
I
in
do want to
there.
ask
I'm-
for the form. What wallet address are you looking for?
Your wallet address.
just
for,
your regular wallet address, right? Because it
BSC.
would be under.
Binance or
Binance
have
and
one.
Ethereum are all the same. So I mean, for
they're all
play
the
to
same?
earn,
Oh, okay.
yeah, for play to earn, they use Ethereum, but it'll be
Yep.
the same exact wallet address. For
Okay,
Binance.
gotcha.
So, and I'll go ahead and post that again, and we'll give people a few minutes here to go ahead and fill that out. So again, we're going to be giving away 4 50-point rewards for play-to-earn.net and 10 Zyvox. Is it Zavox?
Zavox.
Zavox. 10 Zavox prizes as well. I know everybody's making fun of me. It's okay. I don't know how to talk half the time, it feels like.
Zavox was our old puzzle master, and his legend lives on within the Zavox fortune tickets.
Let's go.
Wow.
So
Zavox.
He used to
Zavox
create.
was actually. Sorry. Go ahead.
You go.
No,
go
you
ahead.
go, yeah. But Blackbird was just saying it. He was saying that Zavox used to solve all of our riddles that were created by our original mod, Golden Lion, who mysteriously disappeared with our rune shards. And
oh no.
and Zavox,
Oh,
he became the riddle master, and he solved all the riddles, and they were wonderful. And so, and to honor him, we created the Zavox cube, and actually have an animation like on the site. You can see the item turning into the rune word, and it randomly generates a rune word of any current existing rune word. So it's really fun kind of way to honor somebody who's a big part of our community. He started the Sunday quiz, so we have a quiz every Sunday where we have riddles, and those live on through Ricardo, who's doing these now, and we give away more cubes there as well.
That's amazing. So we have 31 entries right now. I want to give people just a little bit more time. Lib Tekken says, note any currently existing rune word. Is that correct, Binzy?
Yeah, so it won't be retired rune words. So you could keep it if you don't like the current rune words and craft it later.
Okay, that's great. That's great. So, all right, Blackbeard. So, what else should we tell our community about this amazing project?
What else do you guys want to know? I mean, we're here. Come join us in Telegram and Discord. Ask us any questions you have. Community members will be sure to answer. You need help getting started. You want to come hang out with us. Every single Sunday, we have a quiz where you can win these Zavox Fortune tickets. We give away 10 of them every Sunday. We also have our Sunday stream. You can join that, participate with the community. We have a brawl with Evolution every single weekend. If you win the brawl, you can win more rune words that we craft on stream. At the last Sunday of each month, we host a tournament with the top prize being 50,000 RXS, which right now is $500. The number one player gets 25,000 RXS. So 50,000 RXS prize pool. You need one Zod token to be able to enter it, and all of the Zod tokens for entry fee also goes to the winner.
Oh, that's amazing. So a ton of prizes to be able to be had. So if you are not following Rune, you guys, you need to follow them on all their social media platforms as well. And Blackbeard, go ahead and throw that into the chat as well so that people can be following you and keep up on all of this stuff. So shall we have a giveaway, guys? I mean, it's time to do some giveaways. All right, give me a second. I've got everything up right now, so we'll go ahead and share that screen. Let's look and see. We have got 37 people that are in right now. We'll do the 4 playtoearn.net first. So always pops out. And I know this isn't quite as fun as the wheel, but here we go. So we've got Rectixer, Raleigh, Gohan. Congratulations. Congratulations. It's Gohan's birthday, so we got to make sure that we give him some love. For those of you that don't know, it is Gohan's birthday every single week.
Happy birthday, Gohan.
It is Gohan's birthday every week.
So, Gohan's seen the future. Gohan's seen the future.
How old are you now,
Gohan has
Gohan?
seen the future.
Like 70, 80?
He's gotten very old. Yeah, I figured.
69, 420.
60.
Get there.
All right. So, we're going to go to our 10 winners of...
Let's go.
Of Zavox's Fortune.
Zavox's
You
Fortune.
be the lucky winner of Zavox's Fortune.
Here we go. We're going to pick 10 winners here. And the winners are Jason Lee, 07. Boa is going to win.
Boa.
Wizard is going to win. I won.
Dragon.
Dragon. Hey, no, you didn't fill out the form properly. You're disqualified.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yes.
Necrodanza has
You
won.
need to
Lee
reveal
Jason
everything.
has won.
won
New Normal
twice?
has won. Lee Jason won.
Wait,
hold on, let me
Jason
look.
won twice, no?
Yeah, I guess he entered twice. What a lucky guy.
Guess what that
Jason
means?
Lay and Lay Jason.
That means one of them goes away.
Oh.
Boa, Wizard. I won. Necrodanza, Lay Jason, which we specifically said that you'd be fully disqualified, so we're being nice. The New Normal, and
Jason again?
Wow.
okay, so
How does
we
that
are
do-
going
Jason
Let's do
2,
one.
Jason 3,
Happy the Lightbringer and
Jason
Shin.
10.
Jason
So
182.
you guys make the decision if Jason, who obviously did not follow instructions, gets at least one. We have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we need to get 2 more. Yes? Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3,
This
4.
Jason Lay said Jason Lay 07 and Lay Jason 07 are 2 account. You can only enter once though.
You can only enter
Yeah.
one time.
Also, like, it increases the odds, so it's kind of unfair.
Yeah.
3, 4,
Scam.
5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so we'll do 2 more. 2 more.
Let's go.
All right, and we'll pick 2.
2 more winners.
And 2
Come
more
on,
winners.
Blackbeard. Come on, Blackbeard.
It looks like Panda won.
Oh,
I
What?
And Ivanov 007.
oh,
Nice.
Leave and the one.
the
I
unlucky
won.
All right,
Panda.
Panda
Panda never
won.
wins.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Here
everyone.
is the actual item as well. Benzie has just sent me the.
Panda won something.
I actually won. Everybody is
Yeah,
very
Panda.
surprised that Panda won right now.
Panda can win the skill-based games, but he has absolutely no luck with wheels or anything random.
There's nothing
go out,
random that
Panda.
allows him to win.
Don't go out.
So, and if you guys want to see the animation, we can show that as well really quick. Here is the animation. We should definitely show that really quick. So let me bring that up and I will share my screen.
Yeah, and the other link for the catalog that actually shows the item in the RUNE catalog.
So I do want to say I see a lot of people from the RUNE stream, a lot of familiar names. So I do appreciate everybody for stopping by the stream as well. Thank you guys all.
Yeah, they sat with us for like 3 hours on our own stream and then another 2 hours on this stream. There's some diehards, man.
That's right. That's right. Let me see if I can get this. I have it here. So let me share my screen and we'll show the animation to what this thing looks like. So here it is. Can everybody see it?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Gonna go ahead and fast forward till we get to the actual.
Yes. So
You went too
basically, when you
far.
get your item, you go to inventory, you click on it and click transmute, and then it'll pop up with this window, and you confirm it on the chain, and it'll do its shaking, and then it'll give you the item.
Binzi linked you to the time, so go back to that time. Oh yeah.
Oh, there it
you go.
is. There it is.
Ah!
Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. So it just splits and then goes up. That's cool. Da 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 da. Zelda.
It's like a true loot box. Gotcha.
Yeah, right
it's
there,
our
there.
first loot box.
Amazing. I like it.
I love it.
I love
Yeah.
it. That's very cool. That's very cool. So, guys, it has been absolutely fantastic tonight. We've had a good time hanging out with the RUNE crew, guys. I know it's been a long stream for you guys, doing 3 hours, I think, before this, and then coming in for another 2 hours. So, Binzi, thank you so much for joining us tonight,
you.
guys. Let's give a shout out to Binzi for joining us. Absolutely fantastic. We
Thank you very
appreciate
much,
you being here
amigos.
with us.
Thank you guys.
We love the game that you're creating, and we love that you have partnered with GameHunters so many times. And we're just so excited about what the future holds for you. So, thank you guys so much. And as Cydrake likes to say,
And keep playing.
and keep playing, everybody. We'll talk to you later. See you next week. All right. Good night.
Later, guys.
Good night.